We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Blazers and the Lightning. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ace Siegel will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Stepping into the box, Richard Richardson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Rosas, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Richardson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Colt Snow. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
first and second now, one man out. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Samuel Rincon, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
J.D. Eastman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fouled away. Second and third here, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box, Lucius Rojas. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 1-1. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Portland is out in front here 4-0. Justin Johnson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Timmy Hinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Striding into the box, Seth Roberts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Eastman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mo Cole.
Now batting, Mo Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Howard Rubin. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Justin Johnson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Richardson.
At the plate, Richardson. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Easel retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marty Riggs. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Eric Piper.
Now at the plate, Eric Piper. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
At the plate now, Jason Easel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Mike Morton. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A 1-0 delivery. Morton is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. A 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hit hard down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Striding in, Wesley Ray. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Alejandro Rosas.
First offering on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Count even now at 1-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Mad Dog Jackson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home. There's a curveball off the plate, but swung on for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
At the plate, Colt Snow, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Runners on first with 1 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, catcher, Samuel Rincon.
Stepping in, Samuel Rincon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. 3-run home run down the line in right. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Doc Huntley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, J.D. Eastman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Lucius Rojas.
Into the box now, Lucius Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Hinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. Portland leads it 7-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Doc Huntley.
For Nashville, the pitcher, Doc Huntley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box, Timmy Henson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Seth Roberts, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Richardson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Howard Urban.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Johnson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Cole in foul ground. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Richardson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richardson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Mo Cole. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope. That's inside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rojas onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Riding in once again, Marty Riggs. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
To the plate now, Eric Piper, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Top of the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in the zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Jason Easel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes a called strike one. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
So now to the plate, Mike Morton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 13, Wesley Ray.
At the plate, Wesley Ray. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey!
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 7-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Alejandro Rosas. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Digging in once again, Mad Dog Jackson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Easel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready once again, Colt Snow. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Connie Trott will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming into pinch hit, Connie Trott.
And that misses, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And there's 1 away.
Now back, center fielder, Timmy Henson.
So striding in, Timmy Henson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses, 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Seth Roberts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Brad Morrison takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Morrison.
In now, Samuel Rincon. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Now here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. J.D. Eastman is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The batter, the center fielder, J.D.
Digging in, J.D. Eastman. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Right to him. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Now at the plate, Lucius Rojas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Now at the plate, Mo Holt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Weekly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Digging in now, Marty Riggs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruben is right there. And that's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Piper.
Ready for another chance. Eric Piper. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box, Jason Easel, man at first after the 2-out walk.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate, Mike Morton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Eastman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-4. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Howard Urban.
Howard Urban.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
That's
Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Francisco Barreto will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Still 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Richard.
Settling in now, Richardson. From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Ball one.
Outside, that's the ball.
One out and a runner on third. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Next count, 2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Alejandro Rosas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, return for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Tony Tapico gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tabitale.
Leading off the inning, Wesley Ray, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wesley Ray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0.
Ball two.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ryan Nichols will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nichols.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Called strike 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Timmy Hinson drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Only play to first till the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Digging in to try it again, Seth Roberts, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Richardson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Javier Rosa will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Rosa.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Jackson, who's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Jackson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
0-2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Into center field, line drive base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Samuel Rincon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Now another 2-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Michael Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Robinson.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mo Cole.
Cole.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Robinson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, first baseman, Marty Riggs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marty Riggs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, Eric Piper, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Jason Easel, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so
keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. On the second, but he's in safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Mike Morton. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First delivery to him on the way. Two out here and a runner at second. Change up low, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three and one.
I got 3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 13, Wesley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wesley Ray in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. The Blazers on top 7-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Denver Rankin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Royce Phillips is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 25.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder J.D. Eastman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Howard Rubin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jordan enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richard Richardson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Alejandro Rosa. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Killian Stewart is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Royce Phillips.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
This is pulled into right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in, Timmy Hinson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And that's in there for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, Seth Roberts. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a line drive here is caught, and if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
7-5 tonight's final. The Blazers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Justin Johnson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ace Siegel allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Killian Stewart records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.